Hey guys, it's me, Yazara, here again with another video, and I am doing yet another Talk About It with Yazara segment. So I'm going to get right into this. I received yet another beautiful email from one of you guys, my subscribers, and so what I do here on this segment is I just go over your story and I pull some cards to get you some answers, some advice, some clarity, just some help. Alright guys, so without further ado, I'm going to hop into the next email. And it reads as follows. Hello. I would like to remain anonymous. My husband, who is a Sagittarius, and I, a Pisces, have been together for 10 years now. We've had our share of ups and downs. 3 years ago, we decided that we wanted another baby. We suffered a miscarriage, and a year later, we were blessed with a beautiful daughter. I love him. He loves my daughter from previous relationship like his own. I had a very hard labor, and although I never spoke to anyone about it, I suffer from postpartum depression. My husband started drifting away from me and started getting serious with a coworker. One day he came home and told me he was leaving. He was not happy. He and his friends spread hurtful things about me. I tried so hard to fight for him to tell me where me and him went wrong. Where we went wrong in our marriage, but he refused to talk to me. We separated and he became a totally different person. He always said we didn't have common interests, and that's what drew him to the coworker. Fast forward, we are trying to make our marriage work again. I have had to learn to trust him all over again. I want my marriage, but I don't want to look like a fool in love with someone who I feel that has checked out of our marriage. Please offer some guidance. Thank you. Lost in love. Okay, so first of all, thank you for sharing your story. I definitely want to get you some messages here tonight, and hopefully that's exactly what I do. So here's what I'm getting energetically. I feel like it's not only your husband that has doubts, but you do as well. I don't know if you married early or if somewhere in the marriage you just got to the point where, you know what I mean, like things just got too stagnant or maybe too boring or too repetitive. But I feel like you drifted away. It could have been the postpartum depression, because sometimes when we go through depression, it makes us want to be by ourselves and away from people. So what happens in your reality is you begin to formulate scenarios that show you what's going on inside of you externally, right? So your husband leaving and then coming back, I feel like, or he left and then he came back. I feel like that has to do with what you're suffering with. Now, I believe that if you two really do love each other, separation it's not going to affect, you know what I mean, the longevity of the relationship. Now, if you're having doubts again about your marriage, then there could be a situation where you guys separate again. And I feel like this has to do with you discovering yourself and discovering who you are after baby. You know what I mean? Like post-child. Because you're a different woman. You know, after you have a child, after you have a baby, you're a different woman. So it's like you're getting to know yourself all over again. And of course, hubby, he's involved as well. So it takes a toll on him as well. But I feel like if the two of you would just be very open and very verbal about how you feel about any little thing, I feel like you'll be fine. Now I'm gonna pull some cards to see what the tarot has to say, and hopefully I can offer you some advice. Okay. So again, thank you for being subscribed. Thank you for reaching out and sharing your story. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to begin with the surrounding energies. The surrounding energies. The surrounding energies. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Wands reversed. The Six. Okay. Six of Wands. And the King of Wands in the reversed. Okay, your husband is a Sagittarius and you are a Pisces. Okay. Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Alright, Miss Anonymous, here's what I'm getting. I feel like your husband is bored. That's what I'm getting. I feel like your husband is bored and every now and then he finds someone else attractive and they catch his attention. I feel like in a way he wants to feel as if he still has it. So my question to you is, do you give him attention? Do you support him? Do you guys like support each other's dreams, aspirations? Do you know who your husband truly is as it relates to him not necessarily just being your husband, but just being a person? Do you know who he is as a person? Like, do you know what he like, what he doesn't like? You said something about you guys don't share common interests. This is a man who loves fun. He also likes his space. Okay? He's attracted to like-minded women, like-minded individual, like-minded people. So when he's in the reversed, I feel like in a way, like for some reason I'm picking up you guys married young or soon after you met or something like that, or soon after getting out of another relationship. Something happened either young or fast. I'm gonna go cut the TV down really fast if I can get out of this chair. I'll be right back. Okay. So I feel like your husband, he likes to travel, he likes to explore, he likes to do, he likes to live life. And I feel like he's getting that attention elsewhere. Okay? So when he leaves, I feel like he's having more fun. That's what I'm picking up. Like, it's almost like it's boring. Do you see the, what could I use? Okay, I'll just use this. Do you see the mismatched shoes here in this image? I feel like the two of you are very different. And in a way, he may feel as if you guys are going to end up on two different paths. So it's like, I think he just wants some excitement. That's what I'm getting. But he's a flirt. Like, and other women flirt with him because he's very handsome, very attractive. So yeah, I'm gonna clarify this. I feel like you guys could just be bored. Like, there's just a need for you guys to go out, like do something different. Like, does somebody like riding horses? Because I'm picking up on someone riding a horse, or like something like maybe even like a ride, like a an amusement park. Like, basically what I'm getting is that your husband has a very youthful spirit, and it's almost like when he's out, when he's away from home, he's celebrating. Like, he just feels more wanted or more valued. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, the sun reversed. Okay, he's not happy. Okay, he's not happy. I don't think you're really happy either. And I feel like it has to do with the postpartum depression and the baby. Let's see. Okay, the world is here. Okay. So I feel like eventually the chapter, it's almost like you guys are turning over a new leaf. Like a new chapter is coming. Let's see what else. Okay, Two of Wands reverse. Wow. Okay. All right. Things need to change. Okay? Things need to change. Because I feel like he's distant. He's distant. So this completion could be, or this new beginning could be the two of you going your separate ways in the future. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, someone's definitely bored. Someone's bored. And I think it's your husband. I think it's your husband. It's almost like you guys do the same thing. That's what I'm picking up on. Routine. Even if it's the sex life. Like, it's not, I guess you could say, spicy enough. What else is here? Okay. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Oh, two cards. So I'm just going to take them. Okay, the Star reversed. The High Priestess in the reverse. I think you get a whole lot of tarot readings. You get a lot of tarot readings. And I think innately you already know what's going on with your husband. But for some reason, it's almost like you really want to focus on yourself. Or this could be the energy of your husband wanting to focus on himself. And someone wants to enjoy life. That's what I'm getting. It's like, I work hard, I want to play hard too. And I'm willing to give this up because it seems to me like there's no hope. That's what I'm getting. I work hard, I want to play hard too. I'm willing to stop fighting for this, stop defending the relationship, stop putting my effort and energy into this, because it seems to me like we're not getting anywhere. It seems like I'm losing myself in this relationship. And I can't keep lying to myself about how I feel inside. I'm not happy, and I want things to change. I want my identity back. I want my world back. I want to explore life. I want to travel. I want to do things. I like attention. This is what I'm picking up. I like attention. I like to have fun. I like to get out and smell the roses. And I feel like I can't do that with you. Knight of Swords here. I see arguments. It's almost like the two. Why am I picking up on so much horse? You know what? This is his energy, the Sagittarius. This is him. This is the Sagittarius. This is him. This is his energy. He's very adventurous. He likes to giddy up. Like he's a goer. He's a doer. And I feel like the way that the horse is looking here, it kind of reminds me of you. You're almost like, you guys are different. Because you're like, slow down. Like, you're a hothead, or you're doing too much. That's what I'm picking up. Like, you're telling him to basically not be himself, or to kind of cool it down. But it's like he's a rebel. He's a rebel. This guy is fired up. It's almost like he's at the peak of his life, or that's how he feels. The universe wants you to see what you have in front of you. Could be some competition. Someone feels stuck, and I feel like this is him. Okay? He feels like if he continues to be in this relationship with you the way that it is, there's just going to be drama, petty arguments and drama. And it's like he feels as if you don't see what you have right in front of you, or you feel as if he doesn't see or appreciate what he has with you. I feel like you guys, it's like you guys just, yeah, you're off balance. And I feel like this is your energy. It's like, what I'm picking up is like complaining, too depressed, ups and downs emotionally. Someone's walking away or wants to walk away. Someone's willing to give everything up for themselves. They're willing to just leave because they're tired of the psychological, I'm going to say, distress, the pain. This is hurting someone internally. Or let me stop saying someone. This is your husband. He feels trapped. He feels imprisoned. He feels stuck. I'm picking up on that song by Donnell Jones, Where I Want to Be. I'm going to see, how does he feel about you? Oh, okay. We have the Ten of Swords. Okay. Five of Cups. Ten of Cups. You're his everything. But at the same time, it's like you're also what makes him sad. You're also what makes him feel he just feels so bad. Like, I feel like he feels bad. Oh, he's depressed about the baby. That hurt him. This is the miscarriage. Oh, I'm sorry if I jump and shake. There's a fly in here. Y'all know how I feel about flies. Yeah, he's grieving in his own way about the child. Yeah, okay, so now see why the sun is reversed. It's the baby. The two of you are hurting. The two of you are hurting. And I feel like both of you are kind of coping in your own way with losing the child. But it's like you guys aren't, you're not telling each other like how you really feel. Okay, hopefully someone isn't blaming someone else or feel like oh, it's my fault or it's your fault. The death of a child, or the loss of a child, is extremely tough to deal with. Trust me, I know. It is. But I feel like the two of you are much more powerful together than apart. Okay, there's much more of a chance of you guys getting through this hurt together, if that's what you truly want. But this man loves you. He loves you. It's just sometimes it's like you make him feel like he can't be himself. You make him feel like life is going to be boring or stagnant or dull. So sometimes he thinks about living the single bachelor life. But I feel like who doesn't do that? Especially when you've been together for a while. You know what I mean? Like, everybody does that. I feel like he works a lot. Sometimes he's tired from work. And he just wants, like, what I'm getting is, like, do you not pamper him? Like, I feel like he feels like he'll be more appreciated with someone else. Like, you don't do, like, little things. Like, pamper him. Like, make him feel good as a man. Like, do things like put on something sexy. You know, like, go somewhere nice, or give him a foot massage, or other things that he'll appreciate. I feel like he wants more sex too. Let go of the past, guys. This is the two of you getting through the loss of your child together. Okay? I feel like you guys need either some type of, like, or you guys could use some type of family counseling, or something relating to getting some type of spiritual understanding on how to let go, how to still celebrate the life of your seed, and at the same time not let it, like, fully affect the way things are going in the now. The universe wants you to see what you've been blessed with. I'm not going to say in replace of the previous baby, but in addition to the child. I feel like it was a miscarriage. Something happened around that time. The miscarriage. Okay, or this could be you. He feels bad about something that you're going through. So it's like when you're sad, he's sad. And he doesn't like to be sad. That's what I'm getting. He doesn't like that energy. That's a deep energy. And he doesn't like it. How do you feel about him? Okay, Queen of Wands. Okay, so you know that he is who he is. You know that he's a very energetic spirit, and maybe he has a lot of friends, and he likes to go out, and he's very attractive. He's a boss. He's a leader. Like, you know that. You know that he's the type of person that just naturally attracts people. So you feel like, do you feel like sometimes he acts like a woman? Do you feel like sometimes he's not manly enough? Ace of Swords in the reverse. You feel like he's a liar. You feel like he's lying to you about something very important. And you also feel like you guys don't see eye to eye. You feel like you can't just sit down and have a conversation with him because he's always on the go, or he's always talking about something that doesn't matter to you in the moment. It's like when you're ready to sit down and talk about deep things, it's like he's tuned out. It's almost like he's not listening. It's stressing you out. You're tired. You're tired. I feel like you have been reaching out to people, and you have been talking about this situation with other people. You've probably gotten reading after reading over the course of time, but it seems like nothing is helping you. The two of you, I feel like your energies are mirroring each other. How he feels, you feel the same way, but it's like it's the masculine version, you're the feminine version. That's what I get. Let's see, what's the advice? Okay, the Hermit reversed. I feel like the advice is saying you already know that it's time to open up. It's time for you. Your advice is maybe become more social, get out the house more. This could also be speak to a wise counselor, or I'm going to say maybe like you feel alone. That's what I'm getting. Like, you feel alone. So it's like, what I'm getting is just open up. Talk to him. Tell him how you feel. Don't have him guessing. Like, you may have the tendency to think that he could read your mind, or he's supposed to just know certain things. I'm also getting, don't make it seem like he's in a because I get that, like, it's like sometimes he feels like he's in a relationship with an old lady. Like, that's what I get. And sometimes you can just be a little bit too spiritual for him. Okay? The advice is to utilize the wisdom that you've already received. The advice is to keep in mind that it's okay to be balanced, to be spiritual, and still live. You know what I mean? Still live your life, still be social and get out there. I feel like you don't really have many friends. Because I pick up on a lot of energy surrounding someone that's lonely or alone. And it's because they choose to be alone. But your husband, his energy is contrary to that. He likes to get out and mingle and talk and have a good time. It's like he likes to work hard but play harder. And I feel like he wants more excitement. What else? Page of Cups in the reverse. Someone's too proud, maybe to I feel like someone's too proud to apologize. I also get that someone could be just a little bit too emotional and too childish. That's what I'm getting. It's like you feel like he doesn't get you, and he feels like you don't get him. But the two of you, when it comes to problem solving, when it comes to mediating the issue, the two of you both act like children. That's what I get. It's like you just won't see eye to eye. You guys won't, it's like you won't take the time to understand where he's coming from, as well as him not taking the time to understand where you're coming from. So therefore, you're just like clashing. The energies are clashing. Okay, instead of joining. And it's like harmonious. It's like, okay, all right, you're my husband. I get it. I also feel like you hold a grudge. You won't let go of the past. You cannot let go. You don't trust him. That's what I get. You have not let go of that previous relationship with that coworker. You feel like he's still seeing her with the High Priestess reversed. You feel like he's still seeing her and that he's lying about where he's at when he say he's going somewhere. Sometimes you feel alone. You feel like he's not there for you. What should you do? Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, this is karmic. This is karmic. I feel like you're going to have to change your perspective, change your ways, change your viewpoints, maybe even change your look. And also keep in mind that, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, this fly. Keep in mind that it may be I feel like somebody feels like it's too late, because that's what I'm getting, like, time is out, time is up. The time is up. That's not, like, Ace of Cups reversed. Someone's falling out of love, or has fallen out of love, and that's unfortunate. That's what I'm getting from this. It's unfortunate that we couldn't make it work. It's unfortunate that we're on two different paths. It's unfortunate that now that we have children and that we've come this far, you know, we've been through all of this together. It's unfortunate that now it's almost like we've come to the end of the road. You know that song by Boyz II Men, The End of the Road? That's what I'm picking up. I feel like it's you. I think you fell out of love. You don't trust him. You feel like he's lying. You feel like he's a cheater, and that he tries to manipulate you. You feel like all he wants is attention. You feel like he want everything to be about him, and it's like this is what I'm getting. You feel like he feels like, fuck how you feel. This is all about me. This is all about me. I'm this, I'm that. I do this, I do that. Like, he may have thrown up things in your face that you feel like, you know what, I could have did that with or without you. Like, I'm like, what I get is this: don't get it fucked up. I'm still a power force by myself. Like, I feel like when the two of you argue, you think about how you never really needed him. And sometimes I feel like you may have, like, negative thoughts, just reoccurring negative thoughts about how you wish you would have never met him or something like that. Okay, let's see what else is here. Final card. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Is there someone else that you're interested in? There could be someone else that you're interested in. Or you're slowly out. That's what I'm getting. You're slowly on your way out. Or this could be saying that things could change and turn around. If you guys want the love back, you're going to have to work on this. But you're going to have to do it together, and it's going to take time. Okay? You guys are going to have to do it together. I am so sorry. I cannot stand flies. I don't know how this fly got in here. All right, let's see. Romance angels. This could be the one in honeymoon. If you guys want the relationship to work, I feel like there's a very high potential that it could work, especially with the type of love that he has for you. And I feel like you could rekindle this relationship. It's just going to take you to get over the past. You have not forgiven him. You haven't completely let it go. You haven't. It bothers you. You think about it a lot. You think he's still out with her. Sometimes you feel like he's still seeing that same person. So it says here, you already met the romantic person you seek. And then it says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So this could be just rekindling the relationship. I feel like you guys need to go. Like, go travel someplace. Go to like a retreat. Get out. You know, like, go do something like rent a cabin or a nice I'm gonna say outdoor, like, do something like outdoor scenery type of thing. Maybe even get on a boat. Yeah, like, do something romantic together. Bring the groove back into the relationship, because I feel like you guys could get this back. You're working on it already, so yeah, just be romantic. Keep in mind that love, true love, is unconditional. And I know some people may not agree with what I'm saying, but I don't think you should just leave a person just because they cheated on you, unless that's what you choose to do. If you love this person, I feel like the two of you can overcome anything together, okay? Especially if you want to. All right, so you'll be understanding as to why he did what he did. Not to say that it was right, not to say that that's what you're supposed to deal with again and again and again, right? But if you know this man is sorry, if you know that this man has changed and now he is focused on you, which that's what I see. I feel like he regret leaving. That woman, I feel like she backstabbed him. Did he ever tell you why it didn't work between him and her? It's because he knew that he had the cream of the crop. He knows that. He knows that what the two of you have is special, even though you guys have differences. He knows that you're the mother of his children, or his child, and yeah, his children. You're the mother of his children. He's very sorry. That's what I'm getting. But it's almost like you're non-receptive to his apologies. So allow him to show you. That's what I'm getting. Allow time and allow him to show you that things have changed, okay? And things are progressing. The more you ponder on the things that hurt you and the bad things, the longer it's going to take for you to get over it. And I'm not saying just snap out of it, get over. I'm not saying that. Of course, it's a process. It is. It's a process. And I also feel like there's a need for you to forgive yourself as well. There's a need for you to forgive yourself. If you're blaming yourself for anything from the past, anything that ever happened in your past, the depression, all of that, I want you to know that you're going to get over it. But you have to be honest with yourself as well, okay? You have to keep in mind that depression comes and depression goes. And I feel like if you're busy making new memories, you're busy conjuring up better, I guess you could say, events to store in your database, you really won't have the time to sit here and think about how unhappy you are, or how unfortunate you feel, or how out of sync the relationship is, or you feel like it's not the same. It's not the same. But that doesn't mean that it can't get better. That doesn't mean that it's even supposed to be the same. You know what I mean? Like, things are changing, you're growing. The relationship is changing. The relationship is growing. So the two of you get to basically be together and at this point in your life and overcome this type of shit together, right? So it's like each phase, of course, there are going to be obstacles, but it's about coming out of these obstacles together and gradually making shit happen for your family, for your children, for your own emotional well-being. Okay, so we have the Hermit here. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. Meditate on this. Just like, if you meditate, I'm going to say do a meditation for 9 minutes. Meditate for 9 minutes. And I'm going to say, think about who you want to become when you're older. I want you to visualize the life that you want to be living when you're an older woman. Think about that. And it doesn't matter how many different scenarios you come up with. You can come up with scenario A. If my husband and I separate, who or what am I going to be like 9 years from now? Right? Or who or what am I going to be like if I'm by myself? Like, if I'm just a single woman, what is it going to be? What is it like? Imagine how it feels, to be alone. And I feel like once you start imagining the parallel universe that's when your intuition is going to kick in with this High Priestess here. because it says, listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. Okay? Go into hermit mode. Your intuition has something to tell you. Your spirit guides have something to tell you. The universe has something to show you. And I feel like you're going to like it. So basically, I feel like you got this reading to tell you that you have not been listening to your intuition. You have not been meditating. Okay? You may have been spending a lot of time working or just focused on things that aren't necessarily helping you grow, helping the relationship grow. You've been kind of soaking and basking in the energies, right? Not really forgiving or accepting your husband's apology. It's showing up in your reality. And that's why there are still doubts, because you're still doubtful. It hasn't clicked yet. You haven't fully forgiven him. And that's going to take you to really see this whole situation from a different perspective. All right? Not what your sister said or what your mom said or what the TV says about men that cheat or what your friends say about men that cheat. Okay? This is your life. So if you really feel like you cannot get over this, or at least right now you can't get over this, be honest. Be honest about that. And if you feel like you guys need to separate for a little while, then separate for a little while. Because if you don't forgive him, it's just going to keep going around in the same circle. You guys aren't going to get anywhere. In fact, I see some arguing. Okay? Because you're going to be angry all the time. Or he's angry or irritated. Alright, so, let's see, do I have anything else to say? I'm picking up on be still. Be still. Be still. I want you to imagine your mind being washed out with like the purest water or something like that. Like imagine all of that energy that's going on in your mind. Like I want you to imagine it being washed away from your subconscious mind. Wash it away. Let it go. Let it flow. Because there's a need for you to let go of the past. Let go of the things that hurt you. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there. And again, I want to thank you for sharing your story. I hope I was able to help in some way, shape, or form. I wish you the very best moving forward. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know if this resonates with you at all. And what else? I personally hope that the two of you can make it work. Till next time, take care. Peace.